Hi, welcome to Cooking with Beef Fed. I'm Joshua Glenn, your host. So this weekend is the official kickoff of summer, and so everyone's going to be rolling out those barbecue grills. Today we're going to be making two side items that you can make in the house or on the grill, and they're super simple to make and go along with any barbecue. Alright, so the first thing we're going to make today is a grilled stuffed zucchini. So I have 4 medium-sized zucchinis that I've halved, and then we have a medium bell pepper that we finely diced, finely chopped, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of onions, about 1/4 of a cup of red onions that we finely chopped. We have some panko breadcrumbs, grated Parmesan cheese, some mozzarella, and some finely chopped basil. So the next thing that we're going to make is a watermelon salad. So I have a medium-sized watermelon, about 3 to 4 cups of watermelon that I've cubed. We have some red wine vinegar. We have some olive oil, about 1/4 of a cup. We have some feta cheese that I've crumbled, some finely sliced red onion, some roughly chopped basil, some lime juice, and about a medium cucumber that I've chopped. Alright, so we're going to make our watermelon salad first so it has time to marinate in the fridge while we're working on everything else. So I've got my watermelon, and to that I'm going to add my cucumber. And my red onion. And my basil. And we're just going to give all that a really good toss, kind of incorporate everything. And so next, we're going to work on our dressing. So I have 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, and I have 1/4 of a cup of olive oil, and then I'm going to do about 2 to 3 tablespoons of lime juice. I'm just going to freshly squeeze that lime juice straight into my oil and vinegar. Alright. Then we're going to grate a little pepper and some sea salt into this. And this is kind of to taste. You can add more or add less. It's just really up to you. And then we're going to slowly drizzle in our olive oil and make a really quick vinaigrette. Alright, so our vinaigrette's done. And we are just going to add in our feta cheese, and I'm going to reserve a little bit for later to top it, and then drizzle over our dressing. Going to give that a really quick toss, and then we'll throw it in the refrigerator and let it chill and let the flavors come together until we're ready for everything else. Alright, so next we're going to work on our grilled stuffed zucchini, and I've got my zucchini halves in here, and all I did was take the tops off of them. You could leave them on if you wanted to, but I took them off, and we're just going to top these with a little bit of olive oil, kind of get them coated. Now, I don't have a grill here at BAS, so we will be using a cast iron grill pan. You can do the same thing at home, or if you have a grill, you can totally use that. So I'm just going to toss these in some olive oil, get them coated, and then we're going to throw them in the pan. Alright, so we're going to place these in our grill pan, and you're only going to do about 2 to 3 minutes on both sides, so about 5 to 6 minutes or so. And all we want to do is we want to give it a little bit of the smoky flavor that you get from a grill and give it the char marks. Alright, so our zucchini is done, and we've scooped it out, and we've chopped it up into bite-sized pieces. So in a larger pan, we're going to add a little bit of olive oil, and then we're going to throw in our onions, our bell pepper, and our zucchini. And we're going to saute that just for a second to let the onion and bell pepper get tender, and then we're going to add our breadcrumbs. Alright, so once your vegetables have tendered up a little bit, we're just going to add our breadcrumbs in, and we're just going to toss that around until they lightly brown. Alright, so we have our stuffing. We're going to add in our basil and our low moisture mozzarella. I'm going to give that a little stir. I've let this my mixture cool down just a little bit, so it's not extremely hot to handle. And then we're just going to take and spoon it into our zucchini base. Alright, so once your zucchinis are stuffed, we're just going to take some of our grated Parmesan and we're just going to put that right over the top. It's going to give it a good salty flavor. We haven't added a lot of salt, so this will allow you to have that salt taste. Now, if you're baking these in the oven, right now you'd be ready to go, throw them in the oven. But if you're doing it on the grill, so once you get to this point, what you want to do is just take kind of aluminum foil and work it up to the edge of your zucchini to make kind of a bridge. And then, so that they'll stay upright, and then you can just keep them like that. Or you could throw it in a pan, throw it in your grill. If you're doing it on the grill, just close the lid and let it cook for about 5 to 8 minutes until it is melted and the zucchini is tender. Alright, so our watermelon feta salad has marinated in the refrigerator for a while. If you wanted to, you could top this with some sea salt, or you could top it with a balsamic glaze, or even toss in some arugula and top it with grilled chicken and make a complete meal out of it. Once your zucchini has stayed in the oven for about 8 minutes, just until it's tender and everything's melted together, or on the grill, if you're doing it in the grill, it's ready to go. Again, with this, you could add in some sausage or hamburger meat or even some mushrooms to make it a complete meal. We have a special taster today. He is our Director of Development for BAO, Kyle.
Alright, so it's one of my favorite things and one of my least favorite things. So, favorite thing, watermelon. So I can't wait for this. Let's see. Try to get a little bit of everything. Perfect. You get the sweet, you get the salty, the vinegar. That's going home with me. So, don't love zucchini, but I trust Joshua. So, let's see. Oop. It's hard to go wrong with watermelon cheese. That's good stuff. You get enough of the onion and all of that it kind of masks the zucchini for me. Not being a big fan of it, but totally eat that. Good job, Joshua.
Thanks for tuning in. Remember to follow us every week on Facebook, Birmingham AIDS Outreach, or on our website at baobhm.org.